And then I'm going to share. That's interesting. Never saw that before. Share. Okie dokie. You can see my shared screen.
Yep.
Excellent. So far, so good. From the beginning, Maestro. Okay. Skipped a little head. So just to make sure that you know you're in the right place, kind of like when you get on the airplane, this is the Chakra Beginner Guide class presentation webinar. And so to start off, I always like to ask a little icebreaker question. I know commonly they'll say, hey, tell us where you're from. But I like to do a little bit different. So what is a food you enjoy that many might consider unusual?
Plantains.
Plantain. Oh yeah, plantain is good. Yeah. I have a drink called the Lemon Ginger Blast. And it has lemon and lots of ginger. And I usually put in cayenne pepper, and it's a juice. And so I'll juice in dandelion greens and things like that. And my kids call it the atomic bomb. I enjoy it.
Gosh, I can't think of anything.
Well, if you're going to add liquids to it, then I will put in Good Girl Moonshine. I love that.
Good Girl Moonshine?
What is that?
Oh, that's a combination of water, of course, and ginger and lemon and apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yeah.
And I usually add in like a dash of cayenne and a little bit of stevia and some vitamin C, but you can customize it as you wish.
Yeah. There you go. Here you go. I'm going to stop my share for just a second because I realized I did not take off the sound. All right. And welcome to whoever just joined us. You are welcome to just briefly, while we're doing these kind of introductory piece, we're going to have our videos on if you're comfortable with it. But once I get going on the presentation, I also shut off my video, partly because I live in a rural area and it helps with my bandwidth, but then it can allow other people to see more of the slide. All right, so that means I go back to the slide. There we go. All right, anybody else have anything they want to share in terms of their food oddities?
One thing that I was thinking was artichoke hearts. I really like those.
Yes.
I don't know how unusual it is, but it's definitely not, I don't know, mainstream. It's not mainstream, but
Right.
Asparagus. I like asparagus if it's cooked right.
There you go. There you go.
I like blueberries, but I eat them frozen. Everyone thinks that's weird, but I like to eat my blueberries frozen. I don't know why, but blueberries aren't weird, but eating them frozen might be kind of strange.
No, I like them that way also. It helps me to
Yeah.
sit down and not eat too many at one time.
Exactly. And it's way better than eating a whole chocolate bar, which I could easily do.
Totally.
I buy these little gluten-free muffins. They're like a chocolate with some coconut in it, and they're all really good ingredients. And I love to eat them fresh out of the refrigerator because they're just cold. And yeah, so sometimes cold food is really good.
Yeah, it depends upon the time of year. Hey, Martha,
Hey,
we're
Lynn. I don't see you. I just see your picture.
oh, I'm on there, but that's okay. I'm gonna shut my camera off in just a bit. But
Can we
Um,
consider chocolate as a food?
chocolate is a food. Yes, ma'am.
It's one of the food groups in my world.
Exactly. And the darker the better.
The essential nutrient that we've all been craving.
Well,
Yep, and chocolate will come up in this presentation, never fear. But we're talking about what foods you enjoy that many might consider unusual.
are you asking me? Is it my turn?
If you'd like it to be.
Okay. Well, I think it's the greens, because people think of green as iceberg lettuce most of the time, maybe some romaine.
Mhm.
And the other night I was at somebody's house and I had made some kale mango salad for a presentation I had done with a group of ladies. I had a little bit left over and I brought it to my friend's house. And would you like to try the kale mango salad? There were faces made. No. And and I'd make smoothies with arugula and fresh dill. And to have that much dill in a drink sometimes turns people off. But I will say, when my son was at home and his friends came over, a couple of them loved opening my refrigerator because they said, "You just have the coolest stuff in here I've never seen before." And most of the time it was stuff you'd buy at the grocery store, maybe except for the nori wraps. But
Right.
yeah, so there would be a long list of unusual food that I
True.
consider awesome.
There you go.
And now at the grocery store, it used to be a challenge because now that they've got the PLU numbers on everything, but remember when they had to like roll the thing to look up the vegetable? They never knew my vegetables. I had to sit there and tell them.
They look at it and they look at me, what is this?
And it's like, yeah, and your mama never fixed you turnip greens or mustard greens or collards. They didn't know the difference between the turnip greens and the mustard greens or the collards. It was fun.
Well, it's a new day.
But now they don't ask, they just look at the number instead of saying, well, what do you do with this? They just pass it through and put it in the bag.
Yep. Well, and that's one of my motivations here as an herbalist, and I specialize in alchemy and functional nutrition. I assist women and men and people of all ages who feel exhausted from prioritizing others over themselves and discovering who they are, their true selves, and learning to listen to their inner voice. And I achieve this by I can analyze lab results. I employ various methods such as traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, medical astrology, and trauma energetics. So this is when I say I'm going to shut off my video, and I'll ask everybody here if you could shut your video off as well as your audio. But I do ask you to commit to being fully engaged in this experience. Have a notebook, pen on hand for any note taking. And my goal here is to educate you about the 7 chakras, their impact on your energy, and how to activate and balance them for improved well-being. And there will be a Q&A session after the presentation. There we go. Okay, so chakras are, by definition, energy centers within the human body that help to regulate all its processes, from organ function to the immune system and emotions. Chakra translates to wheel in Sanskrit, and you can imagine them like wheels of free-flowing positive energy. Each chakra corresponds to massive nerve centers and major organs in the body. They are located in the astral body along the spine, starting at the base of the spine and running upwards to the crown of the head. Each of the 7 main chakras also contains our psychological, emotional, and spiritual states of being. If you learn how to balance and align your 7 chakras, you will experience a positive effect on your body. In addition to emotional and spiritual balance, you will quickly notice the effect of energetic cleansing on your physical health. In this presentation, you will learn more about the 7 chakras, especially what they are, and how to use and activate them to make the most of the energy they contain. So according to yogis of ancient times, besides the gross body, there exists a subtle body or energy body that you can't see or touch, but where all life force energy or prana flows. The circuit network in the subtle body is made up of chakras and nadis through which life force energy flows. Each chakra has a physical manifestation in your nervous system and is responsible for the smooth functioning of part of your physiology. Additionally, each chakra has subtle qualities, an essence that can influence your character and personality. Often difficulties in life can be traced to imbalances or blockages in one or more chakras. There are 7 main chakras, energy centers, located along the spine. They are the fulcrums that control most aspects of our physical, mental, and spiritual lives. Chakras are located at the sites of our main nerve plexuses. So, Muladhara is a Sanskrit term which can be broken down into mula, which means root or main, and dhara, which means foundation. It is related to survival, security, sense of belonging, and grounding. This is where your earliest memories are stored. They form the basis of your perception in life. On the physical level, the root chakra is associated with the earth element, the sense of smell, and the capacity of excretion. It is also where our individual potential lies, sleeping in the depths of our unconscious mind. Our spiritual journey in the universe of the body is to awaken this divine potential, Kundalini, and unite her with the infinite at the crown of the head. When your Muladhara chakra is unbalanced, you may suffer from anxiety, insecurity, low self-esteem, fear, or destructive behaviors. When it is in balance, you will feel strong, grounded, and confident. The Muladhara chakra influences the health of the bones, teeth, nails, adrenals, kidneys, lower digestive functions, and excretory functions. Imbalance in the chakra leads to tiredness, poor sleep, lower back pain, sciatica, constipation, depression, immune-related disorders, obesity, and eating disorders. Besides meditation and prayers, it is important to spend time in the fresh air to open your Muladhara. The root chakra symbolizes the connection between your body and the earth. Your root chakra is the base of your energetic anatomy. In practical terms, it's important to take care of your survival needs first. If the chakra is overactive, you can create calm by focusing on your connection to spirit. Create a daily practice that will nurture your soul. This may include prayer, meditation, or other self-care rituals. Some suggested yoga poses are bridge pose, fierce warrior pose, or sun salutations. To balance your first chakra, think red. Red apples, beets, tomatoes, pomegranates, strawberries, and raspberries. Also add root vegetables to your diet. Root vegetables grow beneath the ground, absorbing a high amount of vitamins and nutrients from the soil, and are rich in folate, vitamin C, antioxidants, and beta-carotene. The healthiest root vegetables include sweet potatoes, carrots, turnips, beets, garlic, parsnips, onions, rutabaga, ginger, and turmeric. Protein is also extremely important for this grounding chakra. So include protein-rich foods such as eggs, beans, nuts, and lean meats, in addition to spices such as paprika, cayenne, and horseradish in your diet to support the first chakra. These herbs and spices can energize and heal any imbalances in the root chakra and are beneficial for the mind and body in general. So we've got, as far as herbs and spices, dandelion, there's burdock root, ginger root, cloves and clover, ashwagandha, and rosemary. You want hot and spicy in there, so cayenne pepper and paprika, chives, and again, horseradish. Any red or dark brown colored herb, spice, or food is good here, as well as any herbs, spice, or foods that have an earthy taste or a grounding quality. The second major chakra in our body is known as the sacral chakra, or Svadhisthana, and that's in Sanskrit. Sva means self, and Adhisthana means established or home. The word Svad also means the activity of taking pleasure. As such, the Svadhisthana chakra is the home of our emotions, creativity, and fluidity. The Svadhisthana chakra, associated with the sacrum, the water element, and the genitals, governs taste and reproduction, as well as desire and pleasure. Our zest for life has its origin here, but if mismanaged, the power of this center can result in cravings, attachments, and addictions of all kinds. The literal meaning of Svadhisthana, her own abode, implies that the goddess Kundalini, when awakened from her slumber in the Muladhara, resides here, and our desire is one and the same as divine desire. We are no longer ruled by personal likes and dislikes, but rather are instruments in the hands of the divine at the deepest level of our being. This chakra is closely linked to the Muladhara and related to many of the same issues and yoga practices. When this chakra is in balance, you will feel positive, creative, and in general, like you are in the flow of life. When the Svadhisthana chakra is out of balance, you may feel emotionally unstable, oversensitive, or lack passion in life. The Svadhisthana chakra deals with the individual's emotional identity, creativity, desire, pleasure, and self-gratification, along with procreation and personal relationships. It governs the stomach, upper intestines, liver, gallbladder, kidney, pancreas, adrenal glands, spleen, middle spine, and autoimmune system. An unbalanced Svadhisthana chakra leads to lower back pain, sciatica, pelvic pain, urinary problems, poor digestion, low resistance to infection and viruses, tiredness, hormonal imbalances, and menstrual problems. The connection to your sacral chakra is rarely disturbed. However, if it is blocked, it is usually particularly intense. To balance your sacral chakra, it's helpful to discover first whether it is overactive or underactive. If overactive, focus on drawing energy away from pleasure and upwards in your chakra system towards your heart. You can do this by asking yourself whether what you are choosing to do is nourishing your heart or not. Is it fulfilling on more than just a temporary physical level? Energizing your second chakra is lots of fun. Simply, it's all about bringing the joy back into life. Nourish your creativity. Indulge in the simple pleasures of life. So some suggested yoga poses are goddess pose, reverse warrior pose, or reclined bound angle pose. Balance your sacral chakra with all things orange. Think carrots, mangoes, oranges, orange peppers, peaches, apricots, and sweet potatoes. Foods rich in omega-3s, such as salmon, also work well to balance this chakra. Nuts and seeds, such as flax, almonds, walnuts, and sesame, provide additional fatty omega-3s, which aid in cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation. Also, stock up on coconut and spices such as cinnamon. Since this chakra's element is water, stay hydrated and drink plenty of water, coconut water, or herbal teas. These herbs and spices can energize and heal imbalances in the sacral chakra, and again, are generally beneficial for the mind and body. So we have calendula, hibiscus, raspberry leaf, damiana, licorice, coriander, fennel, cinnamon, vanilla, sesame and caraway seeds, gardenia, carob, sweet paprika. Excuse me. So any orange colored herb, spice, or food is helpful here. And any herb, spice, or food related to water or with a high water content, and those that benefit the reproductive system or that nourish the sexual creativity center. Okay, the third chakra, solar plexus. Manipura chakra, also known as the solar plexus chakra, is the third major chakra of the human body and is found just above the navel. The Sanskrit word mani stands for luscious gem. And oops. If everybody can make sure that they're muted, that would be really good. Where was I? So the Sanskrit word mani stands for luscious gem, and pura stands for city. So together, the word Manipura means the city of gems. Manipura chakra is related to our personal power and self-esteem. It is the house of our self-control and courage. The Manipura chakra, located at the navel, regulates the lumbar spine, the digestive organs, eyesight, and locomotion. As the pranic hub of the body, the navel chakra is associated with the fire element. Fire is transformative. And since yoga is a transformative process, many hatha yoga practices focus on the navel to strengthen this fire. As the center of vitality, the Manipura provides the easiest access to the pranic force in the physical body. When this chakra is in balance, you will feel alive, have a high level of self-esteem, and feel strong internally and externally. You are confident, self-controlled, and have the strength and conviction to follow through with your intentions. When Manipura chakra is unbalanced, you may feel stagnant. This manifests in feelings such as a lack of motivation, low self-esteem, and lack of energy. Physically, you may also be suffering from digestive or liver problems. Manipura chakra deals with a sense of belonging, mental understanding of emotions, and defines self-esteem in an individual. It governs the effective functioning of the upper abdomen, gallbladder, liver, middle spine, kidney, adrenals, small intestines, and the stomach. An unbalanced Manipura chakra may lead to diabetes, pancreatitis, adrenal imbalances, arthritis, colon diseases, stomach ulcers, intestinal tumors, anorexia or bulimia, or low blood pressure. If overactive, it is helpful to practice opening your heart with compassion practices, such as a loving kindness meditation. Refocus the power you have into love. To energize your solar plexus chakra, it is essential that you get clear on your unique abilities. Reflect on your individual qualities and experiences that have come together to create the uniqueness that is you. Create your own personal affirmations. Remember the things you're good at, but don't place yourself above or below other people. Avoid comparison at all. Focus on your own talents and abilities. This strengthens your self-confidence and your Manipura chakra. Also, consciously observe things that have previously been a routine. Be more aware of your surroundings, because this way you will start recognizing the power and control you have. So some suggested yoga poses are reverse plank pose, reverse half lord of the fishes pose, and boat pose. Like the chakra's color, think yellow when it comes to balancing your solar plexus. Bananas, pineapple, corn, lemons, and yellow curry are all good choices. The bonus here is yellow is a natural mood enhancer. Also, feed this chakra with complex carbohydrates and whole grains such as oats, brown rice, spelt, rye, farro, beans, vegetables, and sprouted grains. These foods provide crucial fiber and sustainable energy. These herbs and spices, again, can energize and heal imbalances in the solar chakra and are beneficial for the mind and body. So herbs and spices, such as fennel, milk thistle, rosemary, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, cumin, anise, mints such as peppermint or spearmint, lily of the valley, marshmallow, and melissa. Any yellow or gold colored herbs, spices, or food are good here. And again, any herb, spice, or food that benefits the liver and aids digestion, and those that boost energy or self-esteem will be helpful. The fourth chakra, the heart chakra. Anahata chakra is the fourth chakra, also known as the heart chakra. As the name suggests, it is found at the center of the chest. The Sanskrit word means without, and ahata means struck or hit. Anahata refers to the unstruck sound, a sound that is not made out of two objects hitting each other. When a person achieves samadhi or ultimate bliss, he is so in tune with his internal self that he will be able to hear this sound that emerges from the Anahata chakra. Anahata chakra represents your abilities to love unconditionally, have compassion, forgive, and accept others, and ourselves. Governing the heart and the lungs, the Anahata is the seat of the self, the very heart of the matter. It is associated with the air element, the thoracic spine, and the sense of touch. When heart chakra is balanced, you are able to maintain strong relationships with others, are aware of your inner thoughts and emotions, and have a high level of empathy towards others. When the Anahata chakra is unbalanced, you may become overly attached to people or things and allow your sentiments to control your actions. On the other extreme, an unbalanced chakra may also result in a lack of emotions, which results in antisocial behaviors, bitterness, or loneliness. And let's see something here. See if I can get a hold here of gonna mute people. Nothing personal there. Okay, now we go back here. And there we go. Maybe, maybe not. It didn't share. PowerPoint on and share. Well, okay, I am going to stop my share for a second. What happened to my share? There we go. I'm not doing well here. Did I say Mercury's going into retrograde? It's not working. I'm going to stop the share again. Fine, try this again. Okay. And I'll figure this out. There we go. Thank you for your patience. So, Anahata chakra affects a person's social identity and influences traits like trust, forgiveness, unconditional love, wisdom, compassion, and issues of the soul. It deals with the functioning of the heart, rib cage, blood, circulatory system, lungs and diaphragm, thymus gland, breasts, esophagus, shoulders, arms, and hands. An imbalance can cause issues related to the thoracic spine, upper back, and shoulder problems. Can somebody tell me if they can still hear me?
I hear you, Lynn.
Thank you. So returning to an imbalance can cause issues related to the thoracic spine, upper back and shoulder problems, asthma, heart conditions, shallow breathing, and lung diseases. How to align your heart chakra. Be open to your feelings. Connect your mind to your soul. Don't make the mistake of building a wall around your feelings. This protects you from further pain, but in the long run, it endangers the connection between your mind and soul. Balancing your heart chakra means activating compassion, both for self and others. It's about refocusing on self-care and maintaining healthy boundaries around love. Show appreciation for yourself and give yourself the love that you want others to give to you. Then spread that compassion to those around you. Some suggested yoga poses are bow pose, bridge pose, upward facing dog pose, and wheel pose. Balance your heart chakra with green raw foods. Organic greens can help greatly with energy and stress and provide our bodies with whole, balanced nutrients. These foods are essential in balancing the fourth chakra. Drink fresh green juice, make a salad, or start your day with a green smoothie. Leafy and cruciferous vegetables are especially healthy, as we know. Heal and balance your heart chakra with kale, broccoli, spinach, chard, dandelion greens, parsley, celery, cucumber, zucchini, matcha, green tea, avocado, lime, mint, peas, kiwi. Did I say peas? Spirulina, green apples. These herbs and spices, as I've said before, can energize and heal imbalances in the heart chakra and are also beneficial for the mind and body. We have hawthorn berry, jasmine, rose, tulsi, basil, chamomile, sage, marjoram, thyme, parsley, cilantro, cayenne, and lavender. Any green colored herb, spice, or food will be good here. And any herb, spice, or food that benefits the heart and blood, or any warming or comforting foods that you particularly enjoy or love. The fifth chakra, the throat chakra. Vishuddha chakra is located at the throat, in the center of the neck. It is also known as the throat chakra, or the fifth major chakra in our bodies. The Sanskrit word vi means special, and shuddha means purify or clarity. It is the energy center which allows us to express and listen to truth. It defines our abilities to communicate clearly, both verbally and non-verbally, internally and externally. The symbol of this chakra includes a 16-petaled lotus, one petal for each of the 16 vowels of the Sanskrit alphabet. Vowels give life to language, the most fundamental and refined creative act. Through them, we find the capacity for unique expression that in part defines the human existence and gives rise to the use of mantra as a mean for transmitting divine consciousness. When the Vishuddha chakra is balanced, we are able to communicate clearly and express ourselves in healthy ways. We become better at listening to others. We are able to honor our personal truths or purpose without judgment. A person who suffers from an unbalanced Vishuddha chakra may find it difficult to speak or express themselves clearly. An unbalanced Vishuddha chakra may also manifest itself physically as hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. Vishuddha chakra deals with personality traits like communication, creativity, faith, truthfulness, self-awareness, and expression. It governs the throat, the thyroid, and parathyroid gland, trachea, cervical, vertebrae, vocal cords, neck and shoulders, arms, hands, esophagus, mouth, teeth, and gums. An unbalanced Vishuddha chakra causes thyroid dysfunctions, sore throat, stiff neck, mouth ulcers, gum or tooth problems, laryngitis, and hearing problems. You can open your throat chakra in different ways. If you want to heal your throat chakra deeply, you have to look back into your past. What could be the reason for the imbalance? Are you dissatisfied with something? Are you denying or hiding a negative event from the past? Work in daily routines. Ask yourself, why am I hiding from the truth? And does that change anything? Some easy steps that you can take to cleanse and balance your throat chakra include neck stretches, focusing on your breath, increasing the presence of the color blue in your life, and keeping a journal to regularly express emotions and remain in touch with your inner life. Isn't that a coincidence? I coughed there. By strengthening your natural self-expression, you will stabilize your throat chakra at the same time. I think that's funny. Taking my sips of water there. So some suggested yoga poses are cat and cow pose, fish pose, cobra pose, and bow pose. So balance your fifth chakra with blue foods. Blueberries and blackberries are particularly good sources of fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins. For the throat chakra, think healing and soothing foods and liquids such as coconut water, herbal teas, raw honey, and lemon. Fruit that grows on trees such as apples, pears, and plums are also known to be excellent at healing this chakra. These herbs and spices can energize and heal your imbalances in the throat chakra and are beneficial for the mind and body in general. So we have red clover, licorice, coltsfoot, eucalyptus, peppermint, lemongrass, sage, and chamomile. Any blue colored herb, spice, or food is good, and any herb, spice, or food that benefit the lungs or that soothes the throat or voice. The sixth chakra, the third eye chakra. Ajna in Sanskrit means order or command. It is the energy center which provides us insight and intuition to make the right decisions and act in the correct way. Yagna is the command center, the seat of the mind, and the interface between body and mind. This sixth chakra, sometimes called the third eye, regulates growth and development at every level through the brain centers, excuse me, and the pituitary gland, which is the master gland. The two major aspects of the pranic force in the body, which operate as opposing forces in all the lower chakras, come together here, opening in the mind to deep inner stillness. The integration of intellect and feelings at the Ajna results in divine sight, intuition, and profound self-knowledge. Without that integration, we stay trapped in the consciousness of ordinary reality and the realm of the senses. When the Ajna chakra is balanced, you are able to perceive information accurately and have the wisdom to act with discernment. There will be a clear picture of the future as the Ajna chakra will allow you to recognize patterns and correlate them into a bigger picture. In general, people with a balanced Ajna chakra will feel internally guided in life as they possess a clear vision of their future. On the contrary, an unbalanced Ajna chakra may result in feeling cynical, distrustful, and overly attached to logic. Also, if you are unable to get past logical thinking or broaden your perspectives, or if you are unable to trust your own intuition, know that these are often the results of an unbalanced Ajna chakra. Physically, you may also suffer from migraines, vision problems, fear, and/or nightmares. Ajna chakra deals with self-awareness, wisdom, intellect, clairvoyance, implementation of ideas, detachment, insight, understanding, and intuitive reasoning. It governs the functions of the brain, eyes, ears, nose, pituitary gland, pineal glands, and the neurological system. Any imbalance could lead to headaches, nightmares, eye strain, learning disabilities, panic, depression, blindness, deafness, seizures, or spinal dysfunctions. The third eye chakra can only be opened with a lot of practice. If you find yourself overwhelmed with psychic or spiritual information, it is important to take time to feel into your body and remind yourself that you have chosen this human experience. Get back to your roots, play in the garden, walk barefoot through the forest. Energizing your third eye takes a bit more practice and focus. One of the simplest ways to activate your third eye chakra is through meditation. Journaling your intuitive pulls are also helpful. Suggested yoga poses are alternate nostril breathing, wide-legged forward fold, and child's pose. For this chakra, think purple or indigo. Purple grapes, purple kale, blueberries, purple cabbage, eggplant, and purple carrots. also include cacao, which is rich in flavonoids and boosts serotonin, which helps to relieve stress and inflammation. These brain foods can instantly help clear an overworked mind and help to regain focus. These herbs and spices can energize and heal imbalances in the third eye or brow chakra and are beneficial for the mind and body in general. So we have eyebright, mugwort, garucola, mint, rosemary, passion flower, poppy, juniper, and lavender. Any indigo or dark bluish colored herb, spice, or food will work. And any herb, spice, or food that benefit the mind, nervous system, and eyes or vision, and those that strongly enhance or awaken the senses. The seventh chakra, the crown chakra. The word Sahasrara stands for 1,000, representing the 1,000 petals of the crown chakra symbol. This is the seventh and last major chakra of our body. According to the Tantric yoga tradition, each human is a miniature universe built on the same template as the cosmos, and the chakras connect the individual and the cosmic forces. Awakening Kundalini, the latent energy in the chakras that lies coiled at the base of the spine, and leading her to unify with the energy at the crown center in this is the spiritual process by which we grow beyond the personal and into cosmic consciousness. There is no such thing as an overactive crown chakra, while an underactive crown chakra simply means being human. Depending on your current stage in your spiritual path, you may be closer or less close to achieving crown chakra balance. Pursuing your spiritual development through a number of practices like yoga and meditation is the most effective way to move closer to balancing the crown chakra. Sahasrara chakra influences intuitive knowledge, connection to spirituality, integration of mind, body, spirit, and conscious awareness. It governs the center of the head and midline above the ears, brain, nervous system, and the pineal gland. An imbalance in the Sahasrara chakra causes chronic exhaustion and sensitivity to light and sound. Opening and balancing the other 6 chakras can help with crown chakra alignment. So you should concentrate on them first. The crown chakra is the last step towards absolute spirituality. To achieve this, it takes a personal attitude to devote one's life to spirituality and wisdom, and to prepare the body and mind for entry into the cosmos. When we create balance in the energetic body, the subtle energy of life is free to move up through the chakra system and activate the crown. The crown chakra focuses more on fasting and detoxing than it does on food. It focuses more on the spiritual aspect of our bodies, our minds. Detoxing can help our bodies flush out toxins, boost our energy, and clear our mind. Meditation and yoga are excellent ways to strengthen and heal the crown chakra. It can teach us to live mindfully and take some quiet, peaceful time for ourselves amidst our chaotic lives. Meditation, herbs, or essential oils such as sage, lavender, frankincense, and juniper are wonderful in balancing this chakra. And these herbs and spices can energize and heal imbalances in the crown chakra and in general are beneficial for the mind and body. Garucola, lavender, white lotus flower, valerian root, sage, holy basil, frankincense, and allspice. Any violet, purple, or white colored herbs, spices, or foods are considered, and any herb, spice, or food that is considered holistically healing or sacred are those that have spiritual cleansing or energizing benefits. So we're gonna move over, as many of you have heard me talk about over the last few days, we have a Virgo Blood Moon Eclipse coming up this Friday, and it affects your chakras. In fact, yes, it's March 14th, and it brings this, it's just a powerful blood moon eclipse. It's one of the most intense energetic shifts of the whole year, in fact. This cosmic event invites deep reflection, healing, and transformation. So as we align with this energy, we can use our chakras as a map for balance and clarity. So what this eclipse means for you, it's in Virgo. Virgo energy brings themes of healing, purification, and grounding. It's a blood moon eclipse, which heightens emotions, intuition, and release. And so you'll have some chakra activation, which calls us to clear energy blockages and restore balance. So this is a powerful time to reconnect with your energy system and support your body, mind, and spirit through intentional practices. The chakras that are most effective by all of this cosmic goings on are the root chakra, which again is feeling grounded and safe. And again, the signs of imbalance are feeling anxious, restless, or ungrounded. And so you want to support yourself with root veggies, dandelion root tea, and walking barefoot. The solar plexus chakra, again, that's your confidence and direction. Signs of imbalance you want to look for are self-doubt, lack of motivation, or overthinking. Ways to support this if you happen to notice this, are lemons, ginger, turmeric, and core strengthening yoga. And the last one is the third eye chakra, which is intuition and clarity. If you're going to notice any signs of imbalance, it would be mental fog, indecision, and ignoring your intuition. So if you notice this, ways to support it are blueberries, seaweed, lavender tea, and meditation. So we've kind of put it all together since we're talking about chakras and healing. Tune into your own inner wisdom. Spend quiet time journaling, meditating, or reflecting on what needs release. Cleanse and reset. Use chakra-aligned foods, herbs, and energy practices to realign your system and trust your intuition. This eclipse will heighten spiritual awareness and bring clarity. So if you want to go deeper into all of this, I'm introducing my elemental chakra healing journey. If you're ready to feel more balanced and connected, even if you've tried ways to reconnect with yourself and reclaim your energy and wholeness, this way is entirely different. Have you ever felt like something was missing in your life? Like there's a piece of the puzzle that just isn't fitting into place? Do you feel disconnected from yourself and others around you? Or do you find yourself feeling lost, sad, or even angry at times for no apparent reason? Most people are not in balance. We are living in a time of high stress, anxiety, and depression. Our energy body is out of whack because we have lost connection with our inner self. Did you know before this presentation that your chakras are a powerful source of energy and can have a huge impact on your health, happiness, and well-being? if you're not sure about the state of your own chakras, it might be time to do something about that. I mean, imagine being able to gain a better understanding of your energy body, learning how to balance and align yourself, finding peace with the world around you, becoming healthier, happier, and more confident in who you are as a person, all while nourishing your body with clean, wholesome food to support the journey. No matter how hard you have been on yourself over the years, or how hard life feels, or how exhausted your body feels, you can channel the energy you deserve. So, like I said, introducing the Elemental Chakra Healing Journey. This is a 3-month chakra program, and it's designed to help you explore your chakras and learn how to realign them so that they can support your entire life and being. You'll learn simple practices such as journaling, color, and energy work that help with wholeness and balance. You can learn how to create peace and balance in your body by practicing balancing chakras. You will be able to explore each chakra in depth through different activities designed to support them. As I've shared in this presentation, chakras are like spinning wheels of light that connect us to everything around us. When they're balanced and aligned, we can experience life more fully, physically as well as spiritually. When you join the Elemental Chakra Healing Journey, you get access to everything you need to have a deep and meaningful experience that will help you balance your chakras and feel total control and alignment of your body. You get 3 months of coaching to help you reclaim your health and experience true bliss inside your body. You'll have coaching sessions to support you every step of the way. This can also include reviewing your labs to see any changes. You get an in-depth guide plus 6 modules. This will have each daily lesson for 3 months to help you balance your chakras. You also have lifetime access to the materials to always refer back to. You have recipes, suggested meals, and a food diary. You have recipes to nourish your body through the entire process. You have suggested meals, so you never have to worry about what to eat for each chakra. You'll have a food diary to jot down and track how you feel after eating. We'll also have access to a private Facebook community to get the support you need. Here's more of what we'll dive into. In 3 months, you will master all the core concepts to explore, connect with, balance, and align your energy body. So we have nutrition, energy work, lifestyle strategies, color, movement, awareness, journaling, aromatherapy, and more chakra exploration. And there is so much more. This program is designed specifically for those who want to learn more about their chakras. And so by the end of this course, you'll be able to identify each one of your 7 major chakras and understand how they affect every aspect of your life. So here's the link to sign up. I'd have to figure out how to put that in the chat. My passion is to help you experience ultimate bliss and balance. I hope you will join me in the Elemental Chakra Healing Journey. This 3-month chakra program is designed to help you explore your chakras and learn how to realign them so that they can support your entire life and being. So we have 3 months of coaching, an in-depth guide plus 6 modules, recipes, suggested meals, a food diary, coaching sessions for whatever you need, including lab review, access to a private Facebook community, lifetime access to the materials, and all this for only $297. So that's a wrap. I will stop the share and see if there's questions.
Coaching sessions, like, are they group sessions or one-on-one? How do those work?
There's both. Yep, we will have live group calls, as well as I'll schedule individual sessions with you once a month.
So how often are the group calls?
Every other week, because you get 2 weeks for each chakra.
Can you put the link in the chat?
Yes, I was like, wait, how did I put it in the slide and I didn't put it in in the chat. Hold on a second here. Go find it. You know, I'm semi good at technology, but not. Let's see, here we go.
Or can you email it to us?
You will be getting the link with the recording. And that should be it. Now, when you click on it and go through the purchase process, you'll also see on the bottom a place to put your information, your name and your email address. And that's what's going to kick in the automation. And if along the way you find any glitches, please let me know. So does anybody have questions about the program or just about their chakra, the chakra information I shared in general? I know I shared a lot. I was trying to discern to not overdo it, but I may have.
When is it starting?
March 31st is the kickoff call.
And what day of the week will you usually meet? Every other week?
I'm thinking Mondays.
Uh-huh. And what time were you
In the
thinking?
evening. So I'm thinking at 6 o'clock on Central Time on Mondays.
Okay.
And depending on the size of the group, we can also reach a consensus if that doesn't work. This is the first time I have ever done a program in spirit of transparency and honesty. And so I'm just here to help. I want this to be a good experience for people.
So it's actually, as a group, we'll meet like 6 times because it's 3 months, right?
Correct. And everything's recorded because I know we all have lives and sometimes you can't make it to every call. But that's also why I have the once a month private coaching. So if you have questions or anything like that. And as I mentioned, sometimes people do their labs at the beginning of a program like this. So we can review the labs both at the beginning and at the end to see how this work you're doing can affect your physical body. No promises. I am not a medical doctor.
Am I correct in guessing that this this is coming from a, what's it called? A vegetarian point of view?
No, it's omnivore.
Okay.
I'm not going to make anybody eat or do anything they don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the information I shared about foods and things, it's generalized, but everybody has their own particular body and their own sensitivities. So you may have blood sugar issues And so your body may react to something like too much fruit or honey or whatever. And that's part of the process, is to see what works with your own body and to be with your body and ask it the questions. Because many times you'll hear people say, oh, you have this, so you should or shouldn't eat this. But what I'm saying is, let's ask your body, what does it need? Because you're the best expert for your body. And the more aligned you get within the chakra system, the more fluent you become in your own body, because the blocks start to release themselves. And you're not ruled by the traumas or the blockages or whatever else may be there.
Sounds really good, Lynn.
I'm grateful to hear that. I just really, this is a passion of mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I
Yes.
thought it was really interesting how you were able to tie in the chakras with food and herbs and yoga and I mean, and how and the
so much
systems in
more.
the body. I guess it's so much more expansive than I realized, and
Yep.
it's very, very interesting.
Yeah, and there's crystals and aromas and sounds and color therapy, and I have guides for each one of those. So when you sign up, the second welcome email that you get, I create a Google Drive folder that's just your own private Google Drive folder, and it will have all the different guides and things in there, and all the recordings and all of that. I will have samples for ways you can structure your day to include all of this, because it can be overwhelming. That's why doing something like this can be powerful, because you don't have to do it on your own. So, yeah. And then, like I said, each of the chakras has their own like meal plan, if you want to call it that. I can't.
Meal plan.
So are you going to tie in, since the moon changes every 30 days? Are you going to address that in the class? Like, we're getting ready to have a blood moon, but
I certainly can, if people want to. I don't want to overwhelm people. The reason I brought up, because like I said, this is a very powerful and intense March. March is cosmically the most powerful month out of any year. And so that's why I brought up that piece, because I want people to see this isn't just woo-woo thing. It really has an impact on our body. And the more aligned you are, the more, as these cosmic changes and shifts happen, you can flow with them. You know, like I said at the beginning, don't go with the flow, be your own flow. And that's what we're trying to create here. Any questions?
so in the coaching, do you help people figure out which chakra is more dominant in the negative and more
If it's
dominant?
overcharged or undercharged, there's actually a chakra quiz that's within the materials.
Okay, because just from the program, and which was excellent, by the way, I mean, I could see myself in all of those at some time or season. And so like, well, which one is it? They all seem like they're off balance at times.
Well, no, and you're right. There are times when I feel more balanced in one or the other, and that's where the awareness is so important, because we may not always be balanced like this. We may at times, get off balance. And that's why teaching you this is like giving you more tools. The more you're aware, the more you can go, oh, I am feeling really ungrounded. My root chakra must be out of balance. And what do I have to do to get it back? Or maybe you have something that happens in your heart chakra. It's like, oof. You have the tools now to be aware and go, oh, I'm going to try some of these foods or this meditation or this movement, this yoga movement, or I'm going to diffuse this aromatherapy piece. It's not that once you end this program, you will be perfectly aligned for the rest of your life. It's like, I now know, and I can now be aware going forward.
Well, it seems like with all the foods that you presented, even on a daily or weekly basis, all the chakras should be fulfilled with all those colors of the food.
Well, Deanna Minich talks about eating the rainbow. And here's the thing to think about with that. There may be some foods that you need to eat more than others. So for example, I was just working with a client and she was fairly grain free. But when we did the stool test on her, she was very low fiber. And so as much as she thought she was eating a clean, balanced diet, we found ways that she needed to add different fiber resistant starch, things like that. And so this is asking you to broaden your horizons just a little bit to see which,
I didn't see chocolate in there.
There was, I did see cacao. Was there?
Okay, well, that would work, right?
Yeah.
Lynn, I have to run and I want to just thank you. That was such a beautiful presentation. I loved explaining the name of the chakra and how you like that you pronounced it out loud, because I read that and I'm like, oh, I'd love to hear it. But I really appreciated understanding the translation of the word. So that was super cool. And the depth that you brought to each chakra was really fun. And I just want to know, are you going to demonstrate each of the yoga poses for us that goes along with it?
I will do the ones that I can, but
Okay.
I have some people who are more flexible than I am.
Well, yeah, I was thinking that part was really funny because don't think I could get into some of those poses.
Some of those, yeah.
I was looking at them going, I am not, I have never ever been a very flexible person, and that says something about me. So, but I can guarantee you I will try them all.
But you're flexible in so many other ways, Lynn.
That's right.
Thank you, Lynn. I have to run. It was so great. I'm looking forward to this program. Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah, I've got to run too, Lynn, but I agree with what Kimberly said. Just such great information and such broad information that I had no idea. So very, very cool. So thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye. I gotta go too. Thank you,
Bye,
Lynn. It
Marshall.
was wonderful.
Good seeing you again.
Talk to you Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye. Well, anything else I can help you with here? Any questions, either on the program or the materials?
Am I the only person left?
Nope, Michelle is here.
Okay, good.
Oh, and somebody named Jan.
Yeah, Jan is here. I don't know if Jan has any questions.
I don't know either. I did ask if she wanted to start her video. Maybe I should ask her to unmute herself.
Unmute. Mm-hmm.
I asked her to unmute herself. Anyway.
Well, I know it's way past your bedtime, Lynn, so I'll you, and when you get a chance, if you can give me a call tomorrow.
What's tomorrow, Thursday? I
Tomorrow,
should be able. Yeah.
Yeah. All righty.
Okay.
Nighty
All right.
night.
Night. Are you leaving too, Jill?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
I just don't think I can do it this time because it's just a very expensive time for me right now because I'm
Okay.
having my 80th birthday party on March 22nd and it's costing a fortune.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
but I would like to do it. It sounds like fun.
All right. Well, if it is something you want to do, reach out to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Okay. Thank you. That's a generous offer. Thank you, Lynn.
Well, you're a generous person, so
Aw, wow.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
You bet.
All
All
right.
right. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Have sweet dreams. Bye-bye.
You too.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.